Okay, bought a left-hand mirror for my car. Mine's a 76 and didn't have a mirror at all on the left-hand side. So years ago, I bought this front one. No, this back one. Sorry, whoops, this back one. But it was little did I know at the time, it was a left-hand mirror for a left-hand drive car, and the angles are different. I've sort of lined these up the same, sort of. As you can see, they're sort of different angles. So, I mean, unless I'm doing some weird optical illusion on myself. I bought a left hand for a right hand drive car recently, but it didn't come in nearly as good in condition as I had liked. So I'm going to remove the mechanism from the right hand drive car and put in the left hand drive car, mirror components, because that's all a bit sort of manky, and the other one I bought ages ago is a slightly better one. So see, I don't know if they're interchangeable or not, but anyway, we'll take these apart, see how it goes. Following my mate Mike's Mercs YouTube, who I've never met, so he's not really my mate, but he might get offended by that. But he has got a video on refurbing him, I think. So all I've seen so far is how to take the glass out. So we'll go from there. So to take the glass out, you just literally lever this end up. I put something across here so I didn't scratch it anymore. And that literally just pops up, and then you wiggle and wobble it, and it smoothly basically just comes out, and you can see the mechanism there. So it just slides into there. Just bring it here, slides into here, and ball joints onto there. Spring inside, which I've taken off already, is for just the spring release of the mirror, nothing to do with the actual operation of the mirror itself. That's still done with this little lever and that little knob. So I'll swing the glass over, because this was the glass of the one I bought recently, which was, I don't know if you can see it, pretty crappy. That's on the inside, so I've taken off this one, and I'm going to see if I can swap them over, and also the mechanism. Okay, so there we go. Destroying the left-hand side one first, because if everything goes wrong, at least my right-hand drive one will be still working. There seems to be a screw there and a screw down there, so I'm going to take them out and see what pops off. I'm assuming the silver thing. So it looks like that sort of just... goes apart. Sorry for the webs. I don't know how they come up with these designs. I don't know if you can see that. We've got just ribs that go in it. Now I don't know if that's exactly the same as the other one. I'll just pick the one that's in best condition. If they've both got part numbers on them, there's some sort of 4234 written there. Don't know, let's do this one. It's actually got a little star wash or whatever on it, and so is that one. Doesn't seem to freely come apart, so hopefully putting it back together it slides in alright, but this is a bit sort of... So the new one looks a lot worse condition. As in, the metal looks alright, but the seals and that are a lot worse. I'm not sure if the new seal, if they're interchangeable, the seals. It looks like they might be, which is pretty handy. A little, don't know what the focus is like, and then this just slides off across, and that can come off. And these seals are obviously different, because one has to angle more to cover the bend more, but I don't know, we'll just see. Might be able to use it. Oh yeah, it's got different everything. I can't use the other housing. It is different. Every part's different, so I'll just have to refurb the one I got. Well, not every part. I think the metal part. I think these are probably the same. I've gone a bit rogue and given it a matte paint. Not perfection, but a lot better than what it was. Matte paint, satin paint, I don't know, it looks pretty good. Anyway, the rubber's going to make it look bad again, so I'm going to try to clean that up as best I can. I might have to order another one, but see how we go. I've greased up. Don't know if you meant to grease it up. Mirror will go on easy. If it pops off, then so be it. But I greased up every moving party joint I could see. Lubed it up. Didn't give it a massive clean, but just greased up everything I could see that moved. And now we'll start getting the mirror clean and put the mirror back on. See how it looks. I'm going to choose my best bit of, I'll call it chrome. Who knows what they are these days, but that one's probably the best. So I've got this bugger. Yes, I should clean out the rust, but the thing's 50 years old. If it hasn't rusted out by now, it's not going to make it all the way through. And I've got another one. Going to feed these little bits in there. I've never done this before, so don't take my word as the way it's meant to be done. Fit that on around the outside, which is pretty straightforward. Nice, I think. Oh, hang on. This bit here, I think I missed. Yep, I reckon that's meant to go over. And probably that one too. Yep. So I've got that same little gap. Who knows, let's put a screw into it. Don't forget our little star washer. Star washer's in. Now this is the worst bit of the whole lot which I've got to put on, so I might buy another one of these. I can't seem to get that much better, but I'll just sit that on for the moment. Definitely looks okay. Chuck in my little 3 screws to keep it all together. They're used to attach to the car, so I don't need them just yet. Grab my mirror. Bang. Just like I bought one. The crack seal mine's on the bottom, I just realised. That's not too bad. So that looks shitloads better than what I bought by combining the two together. So what I found out was that was interchangeable. That was interchangeable from left-hand mirrors, but from Euro or US cars. That was interchangeable. This whole thing is different design for different angles, so you can't use this frame. That is a left-hand frame for a left-hand drive. But I'll clean it up and put it back together because I'm gonna have to. Well, I might better sell it. Who knows? Give it a clean up.